All right, page is looking a little bit better. So next thing we want to do is go ahead and fix this navigation section because it's not doing any navigating. So we're going to go back to our Sublime and change some of our HTML. All right, so this is our header section. Well, there's our header. This is our navigation section right here. So what we want to do is we want to add some elements into our navigation section. And I'm going to go ahead and okay, so this everything between here and here is our navigation, and I can go ahead and remove this. Okay, and what we want to do is we want to put an H2 tag here, and then close it right after navigation /H2. All right, so that made that nice and big. The next thing we want to do now is we're going to add an ordered list or unordered list for the navigation elements we're going to place over here. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll go into Sublime, and we'll start with the UL, well, not US, UL, and then press Tab. All right, and then move this down because all our list items are going to be inside it. All right, so after the UL, now I'm going to have a list item, so I'll type in LI and then Tab, and it didn't work. And then Tab, and there you go. Okay, so inside this list item, I want to put my hyperlinks. So I'm going to type A and then Tab, and it doesn't work. I'll try it again. And Tab. Sometimes it doesn't work the first time. In this href, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put a number symbol as a placeholder, and we can put our actual name of our files. Then in between these two, the start of the A and the end of the A, I have to put in some text. So my first one is going to be home. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and do that again. So I have LI, tab. Inside it, I have an A tag, tab. Doesn't work. I come back, I press tab again. This time it works. Number symbol. And let's make this one history. And off we go. Let's try something else. If I click, let's press enter. And let's just go ahead and copy this and paste it in. And we can change history to about us. And then we'll press enter and we'll paste it in again. And then this will be contact. All right, and then I'll get rid of all these extra spaces, just to make everything nice. And then we'll do file and save all, because I have two separate things I did. I've added my HTML here. I haven't done anything here yet. So let's go back and refresh our page and see how it looks. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, so there's our navigation, and there is our ordered list. So we got to go ahead and fix that because we don't want this looking like that. That's kind of ugly. So let's go back into our CSS, and what we want to do is we want to change the information in our nav section, but we don't want to change those properties. What we want to do is we want to change both the unordered list property and then the A property for the hyperlink inside. So the first one we're going to do, we're going to say nav UL. So this is going to be our unordered list that we just finished doing, and we're going to put some for that. Notice I put it right underneath nav. I could have stuck this at the very bottom, but I like to keep all my elements together so it flows just like the regular page would. All right, so what do we want to change on this one? One is I'm going to put list style, and I'm going to say none. Oops. Oh, man. Okay, and then I'm going to do File and Save and see what we've done. Good, we got rid of that. So that's what the list style none is. All right, so let's go see what else we need to do. One is I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the margins that are normally in that. So I'm going to say margin and make it 0 pixels. And then any padding. So the when it renders these, they put margin and padding in for those. So I can go ahead and override that by saying, okay, I don't want any margin or padding on that. And I'll do File and Save. And then I'll go back to the page and I'll refresh. There we go. Now everything, got rid of that margin that's on there. Now everything's all lined up one under each other, just as I wish it to be. All right, so the next thing I want to do is I want to format these hyperlinks. So these links right here are fine if I want to leave it that way, but I want to make these a little bit more attractive. So let's go back into our CSS, and right underneath my nav UL, I'm going to also change only in our navigation section the A tag, which is the anchor tag that we have for each one of those there. The first thing I'm going to do is say text decoration none. Okay, this is so we don't have those lines underneath. We don't need those anymore. So we do File and Save, and then refresh. Okay, now they're still hyperlinks, but we got rid of the line. Okay, then we come back and go to the next line. And for this one, we're going to go ahead and add some padding. And for the padding, let's do 20 pixels. Okay, so now let's go ahead and do a File and Save, and then a refresh. And nothing happened. Okay, so let's go back. Okay, the padding didn't do anything. So let's go ahead and make it do something. The anchor tag is a inline style, so the padding can't push anything around when it's an inline style. So I got to change this from an inline style to a block style so that it can, and then it'll take up the space and it'll move things around. So let's go ahead and do display and then block. Okay, so we're going to change the inline quality of an anchor tag and turn it into a block tag, like a paragraph tag. And let's do File and Save and see if that's moved everything around. Bam, there we go. Okay, so now everything's nice and spread out. And let's go back to there because we still need to do some more stuff. And let's go ahead and put a border around it so that's not just hanging out there. So let's do border. And we'll do our normal 1 pixel solid, oops, black. All right, so now let's see how that looks. File, Save, and refresh. Okay, it didn't work. So let's go back and see where it didn't work. See how it's different color? It's the wrong colors here. What have I done? Let's see. Oh, I put it down here on this. What the heck did I do? I'll put the border somewhere else, I guess. I have to go back and watch the video. Okay, I'm going to copy this. We wanted that in here. I know I typed it, so I don't know where else oh, here it is. I've had border twice in this one. It's a problem going back and forth. I lost my place. Okay. Now I'll do File and Save. then I'll go back and refresh. Wunderbar. Okay, nicely done. Okay, so that looks pretty. Now notice anywhere they click, anywhere in this, because this whole thing is the A tag, is the link. So even if they click up here, they don't have to click on history itself. They can just click anywhere on here. And we might as well go ahead and make these, probably change the fonts on this one too. All right, that's it.